Have you ever wanted to speak another language but didn't know where to start? Maybe you've been trying to learn English for a while, but something just feels off. You study hard, you write down vocabulary, you even try watching videos, but when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. Your confidence drops, and you wonder, why can't I do this? Why is it so hard? You're not alone. Many people around the world feel the same way. But what if I told you that learning a language doesn't have to be painful, that there's a better way, a way that feels natural, enjoyable, and easy to stick with? Today, I want to show you how to learn any language, especially English, step by step. And the best part? You don't need expensive books, long classes, or perfect grammar to begin. You already have what you need: your ears, your mouth, your mind, and your curiosity. Let me explain how to use them the right way. Let's start with something simple but powerful: listening. Think about how a baby learns to speak. A baby doesn't learn with grammar lessons or flashcards. A baby listens every single day, all the time, to their parents, to the sounds in the room, to the rhythm of speech. And slowly, without pressure, they begin to understand. Then they try to speak. You can do the same thing. When you listen to English every day, your brain starts to absorb it. You begin to hear the way words flow. You begin to understand the tone, the sound, the feeling of the language. You don't need to understand every word right away. That comes with time. Just listen. You can listen while you walk to school, while you clean your room, while you brush your teeth. The more you hear English, the more comfortable it becomes. You stop feeling like it's something foreign. It starts to sound familiar. Now imagine you're listening to a simple English podcast while making breakfast. You hear the same sentence a few times. At first, it's just sound. Then suddenly, one day, you understand it. Without trying to memorize it, you've learned it. That's the magic of listening. But listening is just the beginning. The next step is to speak. And here's where many people hesitate. They think they need to wait until they know enough grammar or until their pronunciation is perfect. But that's a trap. You don't need to wait. In fact, waiting makes it harder. Speaking early, even with mistakes, is the best way to learn fast. Try this. Say something simple out loud right now. Say, "My name is. I am learning English." That's it. You've just practiced speaking. You didn't need a teacher, a classroom, or a test. You just needed to try. You can practice by talking to yourself in the mirror. You can describe your day out loud, step by step. I wake up, I wash my face, I eat breakfast. Simple, real-life language. That's what matters. You can even pretend you're explaining your day to a friend in English. If you have a pet, talk to them. They won't judge you. If you don't have anyone to talk to, use your phone to record your voice. Listen back. Notice how your pronunciation sounds. Over time, you'll see it improve. The fear of speaking is normal, but every time you speak, even if it's just one sentence, you're building confidence. You're training your brain. You're telling yourself, "I can do this," and you really can. Now that you're listening and speaking, it's time to use the space around you. Your home can become your language classroom. You don't need anything fancy, just a little creativity. Start by looking around your room. Choose one object, maybe a chair. Learn how to say chair in English. Say it out loud every time you see it. Next, look at your mirror. Say mirror. Then your bed. Say bed. Each object you see becomes a chance to remember a word. Some people like to write the English word on a piece of paper and stick it to the object. That way you see it every day. You don't even have to study. Your eyes will do the work for you. It's called passive learning. Your brain learns when you aren't even trying. Another simple trick is to change the language settings on your phone to English. Yes, it might feel strange at first, but you'll get used to it fast. And you'll learn the real words people use in daily life, like call, message, settings, alarm. These words become part of your thinking. And that's the goal, to think in English without effort. Imagine you walk into the kitchen and say in your head, "I want to make tea." That's thinking in English. And when you start thinking in English, speaking becomes much easier. But there's more you can do. Real-life language is very different from textbook language. Books are helpful, but they often use perfect, unnatural sentences. Real people don't talk like that. That's why it's so important to learn from real life. Watch movies and TV shows in English. Start with subtitles in your own language. Then switch to English subtitles. Finally, try watching without any subtitles at all. It's okay if you don't understand everything. You'll start to hear real phrases, real pronunciation, real conversation. Reading is another powerful tool, but you don't need to read big novels. Start with simple children's books. They use basic words and repeat ideas. Comic books are fun too. They mix pictures and words which help you understand faster. If you like sports, follow English sports news. If you love food, read simple English recipes. If you enjoy fashion, follow English Instagram accounts. Make English part of your daily world, not just something you study, but something you live with. And here's something else that's very important. You must not be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. They are not bad. They are good. Think about when you first learned to ride a bicycle. Did you fall? Probably. Did you stop? No. You got back on and tried again. Now you ride without thinking. Language works the same way. When you say a word wrong, you learn how to say it right. When you forget a sentence, you learn it better next time. Mistakes are how your brain learns. Don't be embarrassed. Be proud that you are trying. If someone laughs or corrects you, remember that you are learning something they already know. That takes courage. Most people will respect you for trying. And the more you try, the more you grow. Now, let's take all these ideas and connect them into one simple daily plan. Wake up and start your day with a little English. Maybe listen to a short podcast while brushing your teeth. Then say a few sentences out loud. I am going to work, the sun is shining, I feel good today. When you see things around you, say their names in English, or think of small thoughts in your head in English. During lunch, read a short article or a few comments on a post. After work, watch a short video or a show. Repeat a few sentences out loud. And before bed, review 1 or 2 new words you heard today. That's it. That's how language learning works. A little bit every day, real English, simple steps, no pressure. The truth is, learning a language is not just about grammar or vocabulary. It's about creating a connection with the language, making it a part of your day, your thoughts, your world. And most importantly, it's about believing in yourself. Many people give up because they think they can't do it. They believe it's too hard, or they're too old, or too slow. But those things don't matter. What matters is that you try. What matters is that you keep going. What matters is that you enjoy the journey. Because learning a language is not a test, it's a skill. And like any skill, cooking, dancing, painting, the more you do it, the better you get. Not in one day, but over time. If you feel stuck, remember this. Every English speaker you know, every teacher, every YouTuber, every author, they once didn't know English. They were learners too. They made mistakes too. And they didn't quit. So now it's your turn. Your turn to become confident, your turn to speak with ease, and to enjoy the beauty of a new language. Thank you for staying with me through this full journey. I know you care about learning, and I respect your effort. We make each video at Real Life English with a lot of care so that learners like you can feel supported, motivated, and ready to speak in real situations. You're always welcome here. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep learning, and remember, you're doing better than you think. Before you go, I want to share a little more about what we do here on Real Life English and why we created this channel just for learners like you. We understand that learning English can feel lonely sometimes. It's easy to lose motivation when you don't have a teacher beside you or when you feel like you're learning in silence. That's why we're here, not just to teach you English, but to support you every step of the way. Every video we make is built with one simple idea: real language for real people. We don't want you to memorize grammar rules and forget them the next day. We want you to understand, feel, and use English like it's a natural part of your life. We use storytelling, daily life examples, listening and shadowing techniques, and most importantly, we speak slowly, clearly, and with care. We want you to understand every word. We want you to feel like you're learning with a friend, not in a boring classroom. This channel is for people who want to grow slowly, consistently, and confidently. You might be a beginner, or you might already understand a little English but want to speak better. Wherever you are in your journey, you're welcome here. We upload new content regularly: stories, tips, shadowing exercises, and daily practice ideas that fit into your life. You don't need to study for hours. You just need to show up, listen, speak, and enjoy the process. If you found this helpful, save this video, come back tomorrow, and give yourself a few more minutes of English. With time, you'll be amazed at how much you grow. Because here at Real Life English, we don't just teach English, we help you live it.